How's it going, folks? So I'm really excited because the band Stormburner has just released a brand new single called Dark Rider. And y'all may remember it's been quite some time now, but I did a reaction to their previous single, Burn the Storm, and I was super impressed. I loved that song. And I honestly, I didn't see this one coming here. I didn't know that we were getting a new single now, but I happened to see it in my YouTube feed and all that, and I was like, it's a time for another reaction because we got a new song, and I'm just really stoked. So, without further ado, let's give this bad boy a listen, shall we? This is Stormburner with Dark Rider. Rangers, go. these guys rock. I, I had my expectations really high, and they delivered. Their whole style is so cool. You know, this genre of kind of like the traditional heavy metal. There's a lot of bands these days coming out with that style and that vibe, and one would think that you know in that genre there's little room for real I don't know what's the word I'm looking for. Not necessarily creativity, but room for something that is somewhat unique or really kind of stands apart, or because it's a relatively straightforward sort of genre, and you can do that style really well, or you can do that style not so good, or you can do that style middle of the road, solid but not amazing. These guys, though, there's something about them that they really infuse their own personality into that style. And so what you kind of get is somewhat of a fusion. I mean, at its core, it's really that somewhat traditional heavy power metal style, or just traditional heavy metal style with power metal elements, without a doubt. But then they also bring in kind of like a Viking metal vibe, without going full on like folk or Viking metal, but just in the some of the melodies and some of the just the overall vibe of it. It just really captures kind of the spirit of, I would say, like Viking metal or something like that. And just the way it's presented, they just really have something special here, and I just really dig it. It's really refreshing, and again, that's kind of an interesting word or thought to have for the genre of kind of like the new wave of traditional heavy metal. But this is somewhat refreshing in the genre, and they really kind of set themselves apart in just their presentation, and I dig it. I dig it big time. The guitar work and the intro and everything was just amazing. I love the melodies, and then the guitar riffs throughout the rest of the song, and during that bridge, when it's kind of slowed down and you can really just hear the notes on the guitar, and it's just moody and kind of atmospheric, and somewhat quite emotive. And the vocalist, I just love how he really plays around with his voice. He'll have kind of a somewhat harsh, gritty vocals for majority of it, but then he'll go really high and kind of the power metal screams. Speaking of which, that one there at the end where he just kept holding the note and then going higher and higher in the background, just incredible, incredible. I love it. And then when and during the bridge, when it kind of slowed down and his voice gets kind of deeper, and again very emotive, and it just and then the way it kind of builds back up again, a little bit more oomph, gets added to his voice, and it builds and builds. It's just really, really cool. The drum work was amazing. I love all the fills and all the the impactful kind of hits, when everything is kind of hitting. And another thing that I just really, really like is the melody of the song is amazing. The verses are solid, but the chorus is so melodic and so catchy and so fist pumping. This band is really kind of like a fist in the air kind of band. They really nail that sound and bring that out in the listener where you just want to clench your fists and raise them in the air. But yeah, the melody in the chorus just amazing. I love it. Very melodic. And I love that chant, that hey, during the one part. They're just very, very good at what they do. Again, clenched fists. What's the word I'm looking for? Like a spirit kind of a Viking metal with the traditional heavy metal, power metal, and it just all works so well. And the bass work, I love there at the end, just smacking the bass to kind of end the song. It just tight. These guys just rock. As simple as that. I'm a big fan at this point, and I really hope there's an album on the horizon, a new album, I should say, on the horizon. But yeah, these guys have once again not disappointed. I just dig it. I just dig these guys big time. And the passion kind of comes through in the music too. They're just all in. They're just all in, and you can feel that. What a song! What an awesome! I love that chorus so much. It's just so great, and it just gets you pumped. It really gets you pumped. Anywho, that's what I got to say about that. That's Stormburner with Dark Rider. So sick. I loved it. Anywho, let me know in the comments down below what you thought of this song. Do y'all remember Burn the Storm? How does this stack up for you? I really love both like equal. They're both super solid. And yeah, do you want a new album on the horizon? Do you want more Stormburner? Let's talk about it in the comments down below, and I'll catch you all next time. Ranger, out.